Hello budgeters, welcome to the November 28 budget report. And my name is Jamie. If you're new to this channel, go ahead and subscribe because I do budget reports each month and I am planning to do a Christmas budget report in a few weeks. So if that is something that interests you, just to see how I budgeted for Christmas and how much we spent, you should hit that subscribe button so you can stay tuned for that. Okay, so this is our 2018 budget report, and my investments, I actually didn't look at them this month, but I'm going to assume they're roughly around this. I think I'm only going to check to see how my investments are doing, maybe twice a year. Okay, so we started the month out with a remainder of $1,200. We projected my husband's income to be $6,700. And that does include that remaining. But with that remaining, plus everything that we brought in, we actually came out ahead with $7,200 and almost $7,300, just shy about 20 bucks of $7,300. So that was great. That just means that we got to put more money aside to our savings. Our tithing is a 10% of each of our incomes, so we just tithed on that. Our tithing was higher than we projected, mostly because our income was higher, and that's okay. For us, that works just fine. Mortgage was the same, car insurance was the same, health insurance was the same. Our energy bill was significantly lower than we projected. So we will take that. Our cell phones keep decreasing a few dollars here and there, which I feel like, if anything, you always have cell phone bills that keep kind of increasing, but ours are decreasing, and I will take that. We saved looks like about $4 lower than we projected. Cable and internet stayed the same. Our water utilities was just a little bit under, nothing too noteworthy. Our grocery budget, that did, oops, I just changed the color, but I'm just going to mark this in green because the grocery budget as well went under, and I like to show just a visual person, so I am showing that we stayed under by marking that in green. And that is always a good thing because grocery bills are hard to stay in control. Gas was down by about $20. And that was great. Although we did fill up both of our cars the very next day. So we'll see if our gas bill stays okay for December or not. Okay, so those were our regular costs. We projected that we would pay $3,125.99 with our regular bills, but even with an increase of tithing, because we were lower on our energy and cell phones, groceries, gas, we only spent $3,078.59 of that regular expensive category. So we were maybe like 60 bucks, something like that. 50, I don't know. I think that's like $50 maybe difference, and I will take that. Our sinking funds, we filled everything in as we projected we would. Oh, I do have to mention we had no Murphy moved in moments. So Murphy did not move into our house like Dave Ramsey says, when everything that can go wrong will go wrong, and it feels like Murphy just moved in. And anyway, that is that reference. We did not have any of those this month, which is a huge blessing. We did have stuff come out of our sinking funds. However, we had some medical stuff come up, like just my well checks for my children. I got 2 checks from Liberty Health Share. So I had a deposit of $167.16 and another deposit of $161.44, and then we had a deduction of $158.16 for my son's well check visit. He's 9 months old, and we will be getting that back from our insurance. Our car We spent $7 on a car wash and $66.48 on an oil change and a few other minor things that sometimes you need to upgrade when you have that oil change. So that was a pain. I hate car problems. I always said I wanted to marry a mechanic just because I feel like so much money goes into your cars. Anyway, I didn't marry a mechanic, but my husband is wonderful and awesome, and I have no complaints about that. Pet care, our dog needed pet treats. He is having a hard time not chewing on our Christmas tree ornaments, so we got him some little bones that he can chew on so that he doesn't ruin our tree. So anytime he gets kind of in a chewy mood, we probably give him a little treat once a day. Our electronics, we bought, this says vlogging camera, but it's really not a vlogging camera. We bought, I guess it's like a cam stabilizer. Anyway, long story short, we bought $75 worth of camera stuff, then a $6 tripod camera thing, and $16.18 for a charging dock. So we spent quite a bit of money out of that electronics account. So that is that. Prescriptions and therapy. I had 2 prescriptions for $16.66. I think we set my prescriptions and that prescriptions therapy section higher. But my husband's no longer continuing a medication that he was on for a while there, and so I don't know if we need to lower that, but if we do need to go to therapy, it's always nice to have a buffer in there, so I don't know. We'll play with that. Children's needs, we put $25 in there. I spent $12.27 on a puzzle for my son's birthday in March, and I got $10 worth of books at a craft boutique. And clothing, Old Navy clearance was amazing. I bought a pair of pants and 4 shirts for like $13.70 around Black Friday. I got my husband a bunch of socks for $7, and I spent $21.88 on, I don't even know what, Black Friday shopping. I think I got some, I don't even know. It was at Old Navy. Oh, I got shoes. I needed shoes. So I bought shoes and a few other items that were on a decent deal. Not as good as the day when I went to their clearance, though. Dental account, we didn't take anything out of our dental account, but I did get an offer in one of those flyers for any children who are under 2 to go to the dentist for a free cleaning and checkup. And because I have a son who turns 2 in March, we just took advantage of that, and I am so happy to report that he did not have any issues with his teeth. No cavities, everything looks good. And it was nice because that was free, so I knew we had a little bit of money in here in the case that something did come up, but we were very lucky, and he had great teeth. Our food storage account still has $200. I will be doing something with that probably in January, and I will definitely video what I do with my food storage. Anniversary account, it is sitting at $1,000 right now. I think we might leave it there unless we get a job offer anytime in the next few weeks. My husband is losing his job in January. His department is being phased out. So I'm thinking that we're good just to keep that $1,000 in there. Our anniversary is in January. And I don't really know what the plan is for that. We haven't thought that far ahead. We'll see when we get there what the job situation looks like and if we plan to spend all that or whatever the plan is. Family vacation has $1,100 in it. We are going to a family vacation in February, and I will tell you about that in a separate video. Our Christmas budget has $368.85. We've been just buying a lot of items for Christmas. I will go over that in a separate Christmas budget report and how I budgeted out my Christmas. My Mad Money, I have only $32.16 left. I went to a fun glitter party with some friends, and I spent $13.65 on a white elephant gift. I bought some stuff for my mom for $17.94, and she actually gave me $20 in cash back. So I have $20 of cash in my wallet, but that's not what I have in my electronic account, and this is only the stuff that I keep in my bank accounts electronically. So I do have, technically I have $52.16 right now in my Mad Money. I spent $2.55 on Hobby Lobby, and then a few girls in my ward were doing a neighborhood craft night, and the products cost $27. So that is where my Mad Money went. House Wants is $0. That's not being filled until we have a job lined up. Birthdays and holidays, we spent $25 for Thanksgiving food. And I just took that out of my regular grocery budget, or money, because I went grocery shopping at the same time. So I just allotted $25 of that total bill to Thanksgiving. Eating out, we didn't do anything too crazy exciting. We went to a teriyaki restaurant called Glazed. We have a lot of McDonald's in here because we can, in theory, eat out and feed 2 babies and me and myself, or no, me and my husband, for about $6. Let's see. The only kind of spendy place we went to, we spent $15.83, and we got some sandwiches one day, so that was fun. Other than that, we're eating junk right now and just keeping our budget tight with our eating out. Charity impromptu giving, we didn't do any charity or impromptu giving this month of November. My husband's Mad Money, sometimes he has a cash jar, because he sells stuff online, but he kind of keeps his cash to himself. Like, we only budget what is in our bank account, and our cash is kind of like, we do whatever we want with our cash, whatever cash we make. So he makes a little cash on the side, but sometimes I borrow cash from his jar, and then I just put like if I spend it in another category, then I just give him more in his electronic funds. So yeah, so he got a deposit of $15. I don't even know what it was that I paid $15 for. I probably took it out of here somewhere. And let's see. He bought something on PayPal for $20, and he bought some electronics for $31.51. Okay, family reunion account has $20 in it. That was set up when we had a steady income before we knew about this job ending, thinking that we would just start putting money aside for, I feel like it's inevitable that you always have a family reunion at some point in the summer, so I thought we should start saving up for that, but we're not contributing anything into it at the moment, just because it's, again, we just are uncertain with our job, and I just felt like this was an account we could be okay without contributing to. Our date night account, we put $100 in. We spent $59.95 on aquarium tickets, and we actually got a year pass for me, and with my year pass I can get my 2 little boys in for free, and then my year pass came with a free ticket for my husband. So my husband and I, we went to the aquarium, and now I can take my little boys like during the days, and we can go for $60 for the rest of the year. $45 went to babysitting. We bought some Living Nativity tickets, so we'll go to the Living Nativity in December. We went to a movie and spent $22.82, and we saw the Harry Potter movie, and then we spent $22 on a scavenger hunt. that we will do with some friends in the near future. I think probably in January, maybe later than that. I don't really know what it was. There's just some deal that was online. And anyway, okay, so here is the fun part. So we projected in our emergency fund that we would be able to contribute $1,164.01, but we actually, due to extra pay and a few things that we had in our accounts that were a little bit lower, like our regular spending, we were able to put a nice even round $1,800 into our emergency fund, bringing our new emergency fund total to $29,732.60. So we are super close to our goal of $31,314.60. We are trying to save for a year because we do have that job loss, and we thought a year amount of saving would be a nice amount to have before going into that time with not having a job. And so that is where we're at between our leisure funds and our regular sinking funds. So just in our emergency funds accounts, we have $29,732.60. Technically, if you count our leisure funds, like our money that we've budgeted for our leisure spending and our money that we've budgeted for our sinking funds, we actually have $34,038.08 in our accounts. So that's a really good feeling, and I feel incredibly grateful and blessed that we could save this much in November. And I don't know why this makes me emotional. It's just been a year of saving, and it's so nice to be so close to having a goal complete. I think if I look over at my emergency, or my goals, my emergency fund budget, we are just $1,582 shy from having a full year's worth of money saved up for. Sorry, I cried in my last video too. I just feel like we're just so close to the end of this huge marathon of saving. So we have 1,582 is what we have left over that we need. We're projecting, with this budget set up for December, we're projecting to get $1,114.01 in our emergency funds into that savings. And hopefully, maybe my husband and I, we can kind of get our side gigs on and sell some stuff or something along those lines, and maybe get a little bit extra cash. It'd just be awesome if we could meet that goal. So that is where we are today. This is our budget review for November of 2018. And again, if you are not a part of my YouTube community, I would sure love to have you guys here, especially because I'm hoping that one day I can turn this into a little business. And once you get 1,000 subscribers, YouTube starts to pay you a little bit of money. So if you're not a part of this family, you made it to this point of the budget, I would love to have you on here so that you can go on my journey with me. And also, it's just a scary time for us knowing that our job is going to end, and I'm kind of scrambling to see if we can start making money in other ways. So I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I wish you a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy New Year, whatever you celebrate. I hope it's amazing, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.